How you doing? I'm back with another Dan Deadman update. This is the third update, I think, third video. If you're paying attention, you might have noticed that I'm outside. Normally, I spend most of my day sitting in the house at the keyboard typing. Sometimes, though, I like to venture outside, blinking and hissing like a vampire into the sunlight. And it's usually on days when I'm stuck on something, when I'm really struggling. I like to come out and go for a walk. And that clears my head and helps me overcome any writer's block I'm suffering from. And I needed to get out today. Today I had a bit of a setback with Dan Deadman. This is the 5th or 6th day of writing. I've done 18,000 words. Today I did maybe 2,000 words and had to delete about 1,000 of them. So about half of what I did today got deleted. And I think it's because there was a new character popped into my head and appeared in the story, who I hadn't intended to appear in the story at all. He just kind of inserted himself, and he's become my favourite character in possibly in anything I've ever written. But he's forced me to change the story a bit, and I was kind of hoping I could just stick with my original plan, and it didn't work. So I had to delete 1,000 words or so today, which is never pleasant. But the story itself will be better in the long run, and it will all be worth it. But now I need to figure out what actually happens in the story. So I'm kind of back to the planning stage a bit, which is a bit of a setback, but hopefully it will be worthwhile, and we'll make for a stronger story as a result. Interesting bit of trivia for you. If you've read my first book, The Bug, part of it is set in a place called Highbridge near Fort William, and Highbridge is about a mile that way, kind of across, back down the way I came there and across the road. And that's where D.C. Ahoon's sister stays, whose name I've forgotten. She appears in kind of the latter half of the book, and that's it. So that's just set down the road there. This place is great. It's a really great place to come out and wander. And because I'll walk for about 3 or 4 miles here today, and I won't meet anyone else. It'll just be me and the dog, and not another living soul. So it's a great place to come and free up the old brain, and hopefully something exciting will pop in, which will allow me to fix the problems which have now appeared in the story as a result of this new character who has inserted himself. But yeah, so other than that little hiccup I'm having at the moment, things are going quite well. I'm pretty happy with what I've got so far for a first draft of Dan Deadman. Despite this setback, hopefully still on track to have the book out by the 1st of September. But if that changes, I will let you know. Oh, and one final thing, if you want to read a little extract of Dan Deadman, Space Detective, you can read the whole first chapter, I think. Yes, if you go to the Facebook page, barryhutchison.com/no, forget that, facebook.com/barryjhutchison. I'll put a link down below. Go there and you can read a little extract from Dan Deadman, Space Detective. Whole first chapter's up there now, and you can see what you think. Enjoy. Forgot to say, if you've got any questions about any of my books or about the writing process, I've been a full-time author for 10 years or so, writing books, comics, TV programmes, all that stuff. Feel free to leave them below and I'll answer them in a future video. Bye for now.